Okay, tonight's homework is 7-6. We are dividing 3-digit numbers by 1-digit numbers. And this is very similar to what we've been doing in the past. We're just adding one extra step. In the past, we've been doing 2-digit numbers, so all we're doing is adding one more digit. So instead of going to the tens place, now we're going out to the hundreds place. So on your homework tonight, as you can see, we do not have enough space here to work out these problems. So you're going to have to use a piece of scrap paper. All right. So our first problem is 412 divided by 4. I'm going to go ahead and do mine on the back here. 412 divided by 4. Okay. So with this problem, we're going to take the same steps. We're going to go with our daddy, mommy, sister, brother. We've got to use those same strategies. And we're going to start here with the tens place. So how many times does 4 go into 4? So that would be one time. Again, we're going to use those multiplication commutative property skills, and we're going to say that 4 divided by 4 equals 1, just like 4 times 1 equals 4. That same fact family. Okay, so now we divided. Now we're going to go into multiply. 4 times 1 equals 4. Now we subtract. 4 take away 4 equals 0. And then we bring down. We haven't used this 1 or the 2, so we're going to go ahead and bring that 1 down. Now, obviously 4 does not go into 1 at all. So 1 divided by 4 has to equal 0. Now please remember to write your problems very neat. Put your digits in the correct columns, so the hundreds place, the tens place. If you do it sloppy, if you start writing sloppy, then you're going to get the wrong problems. You've got to be very careful and make sure that you're writing your numbers extremely neat. Okay, so 4 goes into 1 0 times. So 0 times 4 is 0. We're going through the steps again. We divided, we multiplied. We're going to subtract again. 1 take away 0 is, oh, I wrote the wrong thing down. 1 take away 0 is 1. And then we bring down again. So bring that 2 down. Then we start over again. Okay? So 4 goes into 12 this time. And again, if you can't remember, pull out your multiplication sheet. Okay? 4 goes into 12 how many times? Well, I'm going to go to my 4s. I'm going to slide across. There we go. There's 12. So 4 times 3 is 12. Therefore, 12 divided by 4 has to be 3. And notice how I put that 3 above the ones place here. So now we multiply. We just divided. 3 times 4 is 12. Now we subtract. We get 0. So the answer is 103, remainder 0. Now you don't have to put remainder 0 there. That's just, I just put that there to remind you. So 103. Now how would we check this? Real quick, if we wanted to check it, we would just do 103 times 4. And we would get 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. And 4 times 1 is 4. We got the same answer, so it's correct. Okay? Let's do one more together. If I flip it back over, I'll go ahead and do number 5 with you. 420 divided by 3. So 420 divided by 3. Same steps. We're going to do daddy, mommy, sister, brother. Okay? So again, we're going to just start with the hundreds place. How many times does 3 go into a 4? Well, if you looked here, 3 goes into 4 one time. 3 times 2 would be 6, so that's too big. So 3 goes into 4 one time. Now we multiply. 1 times 3 is 3. Now we subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then we bring down. Guys, you just have to keep practicing this. This is the kind of skill where you're just going to have to do lots of repetition and do it over and over and over again, and it'll start to make sense. So we brought down that 2. Now we start over again, and we're going to say what is 12 divided by 3. Okay, so again, if you need to, you can pull out your chart, and you could say, and then you want to say 12 divided by 3. So I'm going to go into my 3's here, slide across. 12 is a factor of 3, so it would be 4. Now I'm going to multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. Now we subtract. 12 take away 12 is 0. And then we're not done yet. You might get tricked here and see that 0 and think you don't have anything else to do. But you have not used that 0 yet. So you have to bring it down. And you have to go through the steps here. So even though it says 0, 0 here, you just brought that 0 down. You have not divided by it yet. So how many times does 3 go into 0? It goes into 0 0 times. So now we multiply. 0 times 3 is 0. You can subtract if you want to, but we already know that 0 take away 0 is 0. So the answer here is 140. Please don't let this confuse you. If you write 14 as your answer, you've got it wrong. You have to bring that 0 down, and you have to divide by it. So you can put that placeholder there. Okay? I hope that made sense to you. Do your best. Have your mom walk you through with some of these problems with you, or your dad or your brother or somebody that's older and has an idea of how to do this. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.